Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I got a tingle in my throat. We're gonna do another Let's Play and Chill. This time we're going to Bridgemore Manor. Gonna move some stuff around, so just bear with me.
The Bridgemores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed two street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable
So they're just
rats,
like the mob, a little bit.
witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken
Sorry,
up
folks.
witchcraft.
All these wires everywhere. It's all out of sorts and all out of whack.
Trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider.
The hell?
I cannot abide a mystery.
Okay, 2 seconds. I need to text someone real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this. Give me all of your sleeping darts. Anyone have any favorite shows? Drop room. What's that turncoat? Okay, well. Just gonna go in guns blazing. Sure, why not? What's up this? Yeah, there we go. Might as well. I don't know. I don't know if this is the last part or not. But we'll see.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe
You know, one of my
it's
favorite shows actually is
nothing, but I spotted
Parks and
several statues
Recreation.
of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means.
Truly is. I mean,
But I thought it was worth mentioning.
Chris Pratt
means
is one of my
trouble.
favorite characters, and a lot of people
Anything else?
say
They're
that
getting
I
it out
act
of the
like him,
house
who
somehow.
love the show,
But I haven't spotted it.
including my
Sorry, sir.
girlfriend.
Best I can do.
Good enough.
I mean,
I'll take
he's
it from here.
probably one of the best parts of the show, other than Ron Swanson, who's truly just my spirit animal. I guess I'm a little bit of a mixture of both, personally, I believe. What is this? What? Okay. You are terrifying. What is this? Okay, I'm going to... How on God's green earth do I... Can I just sleep with this thing? Okay, that's just not gonna work for me. Okay.
Strange
it
doing this,
chasing?
sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me.
Yeah,
I had
what's
to
that
crush
all
its
about?
skull, to be sure.
So I have to crush its skull to be sure. How do I do that? Okay, we are just gonna go for it, I guess. I disarm this trap. Oh. Jig's up. It's probably always up, but you know. Do those count as death?
Here you are. Over here. Get around here.
gonna walk through the front door. You guys can go screw yourselves. Never mind. Okay. Does one of you have the key? I mean, many of my jokes and probably my sense of humor are, God, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Come from being Ron Swanson, effectively. You know what's funny, too, is that he was written to be much more of a antagonistic character. You know, I mean, it's a show made by and really for, let's say, liberal-minded individuals. And, even Nick Offerman is a bleeding heart liberal himself, ironically, as well. Ends up being the best part of the show, which is why I think they changed a lot of his characterizations after the first season, because, you know, that first season, he's kind of just a dick, but at the very same end of the spectrum, it's just, it's funny, because he's like, oh, I'm just a regular libertarian, and, you know, libertarians don't have good ideas, you know what I'm saying, people? It's just funny to me. Do I have notes where the key's at? Cool.
And
of course. Man, I am just... Don't play video games like me, people. Do you have the key? No, you don't.
I see
Can I just whack you? Ooh, apple. Ah, man. Is anyone else here? Yeah, he was written to be an antagonistic character, actually. And what's even funnier, too, is I don't think he's actually... Because he's written to be, I think, the quintessential pure libertarian. Ideologically speaking, and truth be told, he's not really specifically ideologically libertarian. He's more of really just a conservative, honestly. Probably not even like a Reagan or anything like that. He's probably what the conservative platform would be today, effectively. Like an actual conservative platform, not, you know, people who have an R next to their name and then just, oh, okay, we're gonna do... I hope I didn't trigger it. Yep, I think I did trigger it. Naturally. But not people who have an R next to their name. That's the graveyard. I want to go there and vote for, you know, spending quite literally billions of dollars on unnecessary propaganda wars. All in the name of national security. Don't get me wrong, Democrats absolutely do that too. In fact, they do it more. And that's kind of just despicable, in my personal view. Regardless of your personal convictions. But I'd be like Ron Swanson a little bit. Where it's like the first things I'm cutting, Department of Education, stuff like that. You know, slash it.
Dowd.
Oh.
I grow sick of this.
Okay, that works. Where the heck did they come from? I gotta be a sneaky boy here now. Anyone else here? It's just her. Chucking grenades left and right. Gonna open the door to Bridgemore Manor.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
I gotta find her.
The portrait of the heir is
Of course. You gone. Isn't it funny too? Like everyone's favorite characters tend to be those people who probably, you know, be on more of that right-leaning perspective than the left-leaning ones. And it doesn't help to find a character, and, you know, I don't really have any issue with that. But I do find it funny. The best characters tend to be ones who, you know, might constitute, like, I think what people would say anti-establishment kind of stuff, you know. People who don't follow the veil of, you know, the same political ideologies and whatnot. This is just ridiculous. Come at me, thought. Good lord. I'm losing it.
Help me!
Who's attacking? Oh.
your blood will make
You are going down. Well, I'm pretty sure I just screwed this playthrough up. I chose violence, no stealth. What's funny too is I don't even think it's because of, I guess the ideals of masculinity and whatnot. I think it's just more because, if you're an honest person, those people just tend to be far more than anything the least annoying people.
Fine as a fiddler's pawn.
And practical in so many ways, and I don't know, it's just interesting to me. Okay. Freaking okay. So if anyone can do this level without killing a single person, you have my absolute admiration, sir. Old man. Last night West Wing. Yes, I am clearly onto your plans, I guess. Okay. Now I do have to go to the West Wing. The question is, how do I actually get there? That's the fundamental issue. So I still need a key. Unless I have the key. Does it say in the notes? Just like the show West Wing. Never saw it, never cared for it. What's funny is I don't think I have any particular, I guess, discernible political ideology, if I'm being honest. I really don't. I'm basically someone who just, I want to, I like my country, love America. I'm not going to vote for just an R or a D. So I'm not going to vote Libertarian. And to a certain degree I'm just going to vote for what's best for me. In the long run, ultimately. I understand why people do and vote certain ways and certain things, and I really don't care. You believe whatever you want to believe and do whatever you want to do. Within reason, obviously. But I think to a certain degree, if you want to try to understand my process and how I think about things, pretty much just Ron Swanson. Sweet.
Don't make me eat anymore. I can't.
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. The oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Help me.
What the?
A stranger is among us.
Lady, you're just rude.
Take it.
I'm guessing since we just picked that up, we're gonna be able to use stun mines, but I have been mistaken plenty of times before. Oh, this place is like a maze. you want to get to know how I would think as a person, you know, just think of Ron Swanson and mix with a little Andy Dwyer. Like if Andy was completely antagonistic in every sense of the way to the federal government and to certain state governments. Because I think state governments too have this tendency to overreach as well. If you want to understand me, just understand that, and you'll get most of the way there. And remember, just like Ron Swanson said, history started in 1776, and everything before that was a mistake. And don't get me wrong, I'm not entirely naive. You know, America itself isn't the perfect country, but the truth is that there is no perfect country. I think it's foolish to think that there is. Someone following me? Okay. I found your studio. So that's a start. Ooh. Spooky.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
You're going to suffer when I find you.
Where the heck am I? What's even happening?
Aha! Sisters, help!
I'm not walking into that. Down, boy. Okay, I call dick. That's just shenanigans. That's just not fair. Running. This is also what I mean when I talk about this game being a little bit tacked on, you know, with stuff like this. Where I'm just like, this doesn't feel very. This is just chaos, you know. Like I've never beaten Elden Ring, but I can tell you, even that game, everything is purposeful, you know? Okay. What does this do? What does this do? Oh, so I can enter the painting. Is she in this painting? Okay.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more.
What are you insinuating, Johnny
She
Depp?
captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites, but I will watch this with unusual attention.
Okay, let's go for it.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Bring it on. I got my wristy bow. Do I talk to her? Or do I just attack her?
Dad, have you slain all my sisters? Well, it doesn't matter. I can carry on alone at this point. I must say, I'm surprised you came this far. You're the one who gave me this chance in the first place. I thought I might see the Lord Protector pop up at the last minute, but never you.
I suspect Corvo's busy.
Are you doing this for Emily? Don't bother. You killed her mother in front of her and sold her to a gang of murderous crooks. You think she's fit for the throne? No. The girl Emily Caldwin will have the mind of Delilah the First, who did not inherit everything she got, but came to power through the force of her own genius.
Your genius couldn't keep me from reaching you. It won't save you now.
Oh. Who have your victims been, Dowd? Civil servants? The housekeeping staff? Drunken boys on watch duty and frail old aristocrats? None like me. Your mother should have taught you not to anger a witch. I'll kill you!
Oh, really?
You're outmatched, Dowd.
How do I render her out? Wow, this is just... it's not happening. Is there an unconscious method over here? What is this? Oh. What am I doing exactly?
Have you got me at this? Is that you can't face me?
Don't think I'm gonna come at this one live. Oh god. Oh god. Ugh. This is tedious.
Are you afraid of me, Dad? You should be. Where is he? Cracking heart. Come, found help me, Slate.
I love him. Really? Just kill her at this point. She's gonna die.
Scream, my love. Stop me. You won't.
Am I supposed to just kill the various forms of her, or how does this work?
No! You can't do this! She took my life.
How do I... Hang on, I'm gonna figure this out real quick. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna look this up. Be right back. Well, I'm back, and I guess I really can't do the non-lethal approach. I actually just have to kill her. I need a sleep dart, and I am currently out, so... She gone. Ooh. Brutal. I mean, I guess that works. Okay. I rescued her? How is my overall chaos low? Okay.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwell from a living death as Delilah's puppet.
Interesting, but okay.
The outsider who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Gunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice.
Cool.
I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire.
See, this would have been a much
Those were my
much better
choices.
storyline,
I'm
I
ready
think.
for what comes.
'Cause that's a pretty raw line. I murdered an empress, but saved the daughter. You know?
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it?
But you could just tell the real
These
story.
last days, you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed. Outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire?
The choice is up
It's
to you.
Corvo now.
Okay. See, they need more of that. Instead of just doing basically these little mini weird missions, you know? I want story. I want something that's going to help connect the universe a little bit better, a little bit more, you know, instead of just basic stuff. I mean, this is better than nothing, obviously, but I mean, if people had to pay for this, I'd probably be a little bit upset personally. Not bad. You know, this game isn't that bad. It's not as good as I remembered it being, unfortunately, which is probably the biggest drawback, but overall, I can't say that I'm, you know, disappointed. Which I think is a good quality to have. Look, thank you guys for listening, watching, and playing, and you all have a wonderful day, okay?